guys, welcome back to DIY Crafts with Stacey. For today's fun video, this is something that I've really been wanting to make for decoration in my own home. So I was really excited to craft this video for you guys and be able to show you this fun activity. So I'm really excited now that I've done it. I can do more for my house. So I bet you're thinking, what is DIY string art? Google it. Definitely get on Google or Pinterest and kind of see all the different ones you can do. You can do Easter ones. I just did, like I said, the bunny for today. You could also do cats, pumpkins, ghosts for Halloween. You can do Christmas trees, Santa hats. There's all kinds that you can do. You'll be amazed at how many designs that you can get. So to get us started for today, you only need a handful of materials. You don't need that much stuff. You can pick them up at your local hardware store, your local Walmart, and you can even order them online if you're like me and you just don't even want to go in town. So to get started, the first material you'll need is just a square board. Mine is, I believe it is a 12 by 12 is the size I had my husband cut it. You can actually buy boards the size that you need either online on like Amazon. Walmart may have them and Lowe's may even have them. So that way you don't even have to cut them if you don't use equipment or have anyone to cut it. You can find it online. So next what you'll need is a hammer. I know this is a little different looking hammer, but it works for me and it keeps me from breaking fingernails and hurting my hands. I'm a little dangerous with hammers. So the next thing you're going to need are 1-inch nails. I just picked mine up at Walmart. I think they're like 97 cents, and there's more than enough in one pack. You don't need them really long. These are the 1-inch, a 2-ounce pack. You can see how teeny tiny they are. So you just need a little bitty head on them. You don't need big nails for this because you're actually not going to drive them really far in the board because you got to have enough room to do the string. Super small, so these will work. The next thing you'll need is your paintbrush and your craft paint or a rag and brush and stain. For me, I decided to make it quick and easy to go on and craft this because paint dries a little bit quicker than stain. I went ahead and painted mine, but you can opt to do the stain option if you want to, depending on your craft. The stain looks really good. You'll see a lot of them when you research them. You'll see a lot of them that do have the stained boards, and they're really pretty. They look good. So the next thing you're going to need is something called hemp cord. It's just thin string. I purchased mine on Amazon. I had a tough time finding it at Walmart. I usually don't go to the big box stores like Michael's, Hobby Lobby that much, but if you do, you can pick it up there. But I did order mine online, and this is the brand that I got. It's just the hemp cord, and I got it on Amazon, and you'll just get whatever colors you need. For me, I was able to get my light pink, and I couldn't find the white, so I just did a cream for mine, and I'm okay with that. I still think it's just as cute. And then the next you'll have is your template. So what you'll do is you're going to cut around your template. You'll cut it out, cut out the little space for the tail. So next, after you cut out your template, try to cut it out. It doesn't have to be perfectly cut out, but try to cut it out as neatly as possible. So next, after you cut it out, what I do is I just put tape, if you can kind of see through it, I put tape on each ear, right here in the body, and then kind of right here on both sides of his tail. Because what you're going to do, after your board dries from your stain or your paint, and you can elect to also poly your board, I would give that a couple of days to dry before you start driving nails or anything like that. So you will then, my apologies, you probably hear sirens in the background. I have my doors open. Sorry about that. So after you get everything cut out, you will tape your bunny template onto your board. And at this point, you will then do your nails. Really easy. You can also use needle nose pliers. I ended up not using those because they were I have really big fingers. And for me, it's just easier to do my fingers than it is the needle nose because trying to get they just don't work for me. But you can elect to use needle nose pliers to hold the nail, but it worked for me not to use them. So what you'll do, and I'm going to use this one to kind of show you. So if you can kind of see that a little bit, I started with these two nails right here between my ears, and then I did my corners right here, and then I did my outside and my inside on both of my ears. And then once I did that, I did my point right here at the face. And then I put my, and then between the ears, I believe it is, but for both of the ears, for the outside and the inside, it's 5 nails on each side. Not counting your point, not counting your tips or your points. So it's 5 on the interior. For your face of your bunny, after you do your points, you're going to have 3 in the center. What I recommend doing is starting at your center point and then doing your 2 to the side. And then at this point, I would do your points for right here above your feet and underneath your feet. And then you're going to end up doing 5 on the body. Then you're going to do 3 on the feet and 3 on the bottom right here. For the tail, you're going to end up doing 6. So you're going to do 2 at the top, 2 at the center. You're always going to do like your north, south, east, and west. And then you're going to add additional points. So you're going to have your 6. So once you get your nails set, you do not cut your string. What you want to do is you want to find a starting point. I just found a random spot on my board and tied a couple of little bitty knots. So once I did that, I just started and pulled. Now, when you pull your pink string, do not go in the center right here. Because, I mean, you can if you want to. I didn't. I didn't want the look of the pink under my white, but you can if you want to. So at this point, as you can see, no set pattern. You can kind of do your pattern however you want to. So at this point, just pull your string. As you pull your string, and be careful with it because it probably could break, but you do want to pull your hemp cord. You want to keep it pulled tight whenever you're wrapping it around your nails, and you're not having to twist it. You literally will pull it around the nail, twist it around, and come back. It's super easy to do. I mean, I probably had mine done, I'm going to say it maybe took me 30 to 40 minutes, and that was with putting all of the nails in and then stringing it. Once you start on the string, it goes super quick. It does not take any time at all. So once you fill up your bunny the best way you want to, you'll tie off your pink. What you'll do is you'll kind of, at that point when you see you're on your last nail, at that point you'll pull a little extra, cut it, you'll tie your knot, and then you can cut off your excess off of the board. And then you just do the same thing with your white. You will tie a knot, and you'll just keep unrolling your roll as you do it. And then once you see you're done, cut some excess, cut 2 or 3 inches, and then you can cut that excess off. Yeah, you are going to waste a little bit of the hemp cord, but you rather waste it than cut it, and then have too short a cord. So, and then once you get done, you just tie it off, and you are ready to display it in your home or give it as a gift. And like I said, it's a really cute craft. I love it. I'm going to do a couple of more of these for upcoming holidays. I don't know which ones I'm going to do. They have some that are really, really difficult, and you'll see them online when you look at them. You'll have some that have multiple colors. I mean, you'll have some that are just one color. You'll have some that are 4 and 5 colors. I've seen them before where people have done a bouquet of flowers, and they have the green grass, and then they've done different color flowers. So, I mean, it depends on how detailed you want to go on it, but they're really fun, and this is a super easy craft. I love doing it, and I can't wait to make more of them. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as me. So stay tuned for the next DIY with Stacey, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.